Hey, my name's Renard, and this is Lady T, and welcome to Dirty South Acoustic Lunch Hour. Yes, yes, yes.
If you want my loving, and if you really do it, don't be afraid, hey baby, just ask me. I know I'm gonna give it to you. I do declare I wanna see you with me. Stretch out your arms, baby boy, you're gonna get it. 'Cause I love you, boy. There ain't no doubt about it, baby, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, baby, I love you.
Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, and I watch them roll away again. Oh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Left my home in Georgia, head for the Frisco Bay. Ain't got nothing to live for, seem like nothing's gonna come my way. No, so I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
Summertime and living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich and your mom's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. I gotta sleep with one eye open, 'cause this man won't leave me alone. I gotta sleep with one eye open, 'cause this man won't leave me alone. All he wanna do is make love, keeping me up all night long. You better be careful what you ask for, 'cause you just might get it, yeah. I want a man that I could care for, that knew how to hit it, yeah. This man is like a love machine, the baddest thing I ever seen. That's why I gotta sleep with one eye open, 'cause this man won't leave me alone. I got I'll sleep with one eye open, 'cause this man won't leave me alone. All he wanna do is make love, keeping me up all night long.
Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance, with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance, neath the cover of October skies. And all the leaves and the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. And I'm trying to come to your calling, and the heartstrings that play soft and low. And all the night's magic seems to whisper and touch, and all the soft moonlight seems to shine in your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just have one more romance with you, my love?
If I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but I'll know I'll think of you every step of the way. And I will always love you, will always love you. You, my darling, you. Bittersweet memories, that is all I'm taking with me. So don't cry, please don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need. And I will always love you, will always love you. And I had my share of life's ups and downs, but fate's been kind. The times have been few. Oh, I guess you could say that I've been lucky. Oh, I guess you could say that it's all because of you. If anyone should ever write my life story, for whatever reason there might be, and you'll be there between this life, pain and glory, 'cause you're the best thing car, you turn on the radio, you're pulling me close. I just say no. I say I don't like it, but you know I'm a liar. 'Cause when we kiss, ooh, fire. Late at night, you're taking me home. You say you wanna stay, I say I wanna be alone. I say I don't like it, but you know I'm a liar. 'Cause when we kiss, ooh, fire. Ooh, LA, ooh, too much for the man. So he's leaving a light, he's come to know. Ooh, said it's going back to find. Ooh, I left for this world, the world he left behind. Not so long ago, ooh, he's leaving on a midnight train to Georgia. Said he's going back to find to some place and time, and I'll be with him on that midnight train to Georgia. I'd rather live in his world than live without him in mine. And last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. Oh yeah, at last the skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you, I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I could call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I never known. Oh, you smile, you smile. Oh, and then despair was came, and here we are in heaven. For you were mine at last.
Hey everybody, how you doing? This is G from Dirty South TV, and I'm with two great friends of mine. People I'm proud to say came today and did some great classics, man. You guys surprised me with a couple songs. This is Renard, this is Lady T, and I want to ask y'all a couple questions. We'll spend a few minutes together to let everybody know what's going on with y'all.
Okay.
All right. We're going to start with Renard. Renard, how old were you when you first discovered music as something that you couldn't live without?
That I could not live without. Probably a very young age, probably well before I started playing actually. Probably around the age of 4 or 5 actually.
And for you, Lady T?
The question again?
How old were you when music first made an impact on you to where you knew that was something you couldn't live without?
Yeah, I was still as a little girl, maybe around about 3, 4 years old. Yeah. And
when did you get your first instrument, Renard?
It wasn't until some time later. My first instrument actually was a trombone when I was in 2nd grade.
Yeah. And
then as I got older, I started listening a lot to the bass in records. And I got my first bass in 1969 at the age of between 13 and 14 years old. No, between 12 and 13 years old. And I got that bass. I paid for that bass. This little job I had, made $1 a day, and I just every week just gave the guy what I had, until I paid for the bass. Got it from my paper boy, Mark Nutter.
Right on.
He'd like to hear that.
And for you, do you play any instruments, or was it always singing?
Always singing for me, yeah. Pretty much always.
And how old were you when you first started listening to music a whole new way, where you were actually singing with it?
Well, I'm a preacher's daughter, so my father did a lot of singing.
So it was there from pretty much day one.
Yeah, definitely.
Right on. All right, let's fast forward a little bit, and let's get into your early 20s. All right, I want to do music for a living. I'm going to get in a band, and I'm going to start to do this thing.
Okay, well, early 20s. By that time, I was already coming out of college. I had already by that time written or co-written music for a couple of stage plays, one for television, public television.
Wow.
I had also toured for a short time with Carlos Santana. I toured with Dennis Edwards for a time. Had a record contract with 20th Century Fox Records with a group called Milady. Dunn Pearson was the producer on that stuff, and he's still out there. Dunn is still out there doing this thing. Haven't heard from him in a while, so Dunn, if you see this, give me a call.
Right on. And how old were you when you first tried to get with other people, whether it was a band or some other singers or vocalists outside the church and do a gig?
That would probably be in my late 20s. Yeah, I've always wanted to sing, and no one actually, my family always said shh, and I always wanted to let it out. When I finally got out to let it out, I got so much encouragement, and from then on I started singing with different bands and doing weddings and things like that.
Right on. So, when I met you, you were with Chico.
Yes, Chico and the band. Yeah. Chico and the band is one of the bands I work with. I actually work with 2 bands on a regular basis right now.
Okay.
That's of course Chico and the band, and a band called Anita, and they're part of the East Coast entertainment thing. So we do a lot of corporate gigs or weddings and parties for corporate functions and that sort of thing.
Wow, your song repertoire must be huge.
Yeah, we have quite a few things, and some of them we even use in Chico and the band, sort of an offshoot of the same thing. But we're a little bit different, a little earthier. Anita's a very, very polished act. And Chico is actually a polished act too, but not quite as much. It's more of a fun
thing. Yeah, right on. That's cool. And what have you been up to the past few years?
Well, the past few years has really started jumping off for me. I do a lot of things. I've done some singing at the stadium, Turnerfield Stadium, doing the Jose Williams things. I don't have as much going on for my past part. as Renard himself, because I'm a little country girl from the country.
Right on.
I do want to
Ain't
say
nothing wrong with that.
Born in Augusta and raised in Sparta, Georgia.
But she not only sings, though, people. She not only sings.
Well, I mean, I do hair. I have my own shop. I do hair and do catering. I cater for a lot of weddings.
Oh, right on.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
different
What's the name of the shop?
Braids, Weaves, etc.
Okay, and the catering?
The catering, Renfro's Catering. Renfro's Catering.
Renfro's Catering. Right on. That's good to know.
DJ.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
The DJ.
Wiki.
A little this,
Does it all, man.
Yeah.
Right on.
And an artist.
How did y'all meet, when, and where?
We met at this place over in DeKalb County called the Musicians Club. It's right off of Glenwood Avenue, Glenwood Drive, I think is the street name.
It is.
And it's just like a little warehouse over there where musicians go on Thursday night, I believe it is, to just kind of network and meet people and see what's up, you know.
Okay, and when you first met, did you see and feel sparks?
You know what? From the moment that I first saw her, the words that came to me were perfection. And if you look at her, you can see
and
why.
And for you,
I
how was it?
Oh, it was for me too. Matter of fact, let's tell the story, Renard.
Go ahead. Can you do it in a minute?
He gave me a card.
Yeah.
He gave me a card, and it's for business. But I just thought he was just a hunk when I seen him.
You hunky.
And I called him. And I called and I thought he was giving it to me for another reason. It was for business. So this is how it started. But from then on, it took off, and it is what it is now.
Right on. And how long ago was that?
That was right around Thanksgiving time, right around there.
This past year.
That's right.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
No wonder you never made it over for Thanksgiving. Where do you want to see yourself musically from this point forward?
Well, you know, I want to get back into doing some more writing, you know, because I do writing and arranging also. I definitely want to do more things like what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Because I've done the band thing, you know, where we do a lot of movement, dancing, and all that kind of stuff. I kind of want to do something that's a love thing. You know what I'm saying? I want to really not just love music, but because it really is a love thing.
It's a love thing.
It is a love
your
thing.
love thing. I've
We
got
wanna
a couple
share- we
things
wanna
for
share
you.
that.
And you're along the same path?
Same tip, doing more things like the weddings, and you can catch us out in Piedmont Park too sometimes, and
Right on.
coffee houses, things like that, yeah.
Okay, that brings me kind of to my next thing. Tonight at Kavarna, Liz Lee and Pearson Perry are going to be performing. And Liz has a show once a month on Dirty South TV. It's called Love on a Sunday. And it's kind of like y'all, but it's broken up into 3 parts, the show. The first part is usually a guest artist, or Liz, and then we go to the bake break. She does a little baking segment, something she made that morning or the night before, and then she'll remake it again live in the middle of the show. And then she'll come back and play with the other artists or band, whoever they are, and finish out the show. That might be something that'll be good for y'all, because you got a nice jazz, soul, blues, really open repertoire of stuff that you do, so I'm sure you guys can come up with some stuff. So I'll talk to her about that, and I'll see what month is available, because she books way out in advance. But if we can get you come back down here for that show, it's
We'd love
the
to.
second Sunday of the month, whatever month we would get. But
We'd love
that's one thing. And another thing is, I happen to know somebody who is the general manager of a 4-star French restaurant, and they need kind of light, soft jazz, kind of like unplugged type of stuff, just for ambiance. So I'll talk to them today or tonight about y'all and see if they can take a peek at the footage. And you never know. So
You're so good to me,
thank
G.
you.
maybe get a gig out of it. That's the whole point, you know.
Thank
So
you.
I just wanted to let y'all know that it was a nice, easy-going morning, and everything was all groovy, and I appreciate y'all coming down. And
appreciate you, G.
let everybody know how they can contact you real quick.
Well, Renard Clark, you can reach me at 404-849-4903. You can also be reached online at renardclark@hotmail.com. That's RENARGCLARK, all lowercase, at hotmail.com.
And the second backup number would be Lady T, 770-374-3764.
Right on. Y'all want to say hello to anybody real quick? You got a shout out?
I'd like to say hello to my brothers, Gary and Bill, who both are musicians. I'd like to say hello to all of my kids out there. Tavis, Destiny, Miles. I got so many. And Jasmine, Justin, and Shafana.
Right on. And would you like to say hello to anybody real quick?
Yeah, my mom, first of all, Carrie Sims. My kids, Octavius, Maisha, Gabriel, Christopher, Kier, and Corey.
Right on.
Brady
Sounds like a Brady Bunch.
Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Welcome to That Dirty South, baby. Peace.